making things positive out there, Paul. In this big negative world, did you see what happened in DC?
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
And it's a big distraction, a big
What's
distraction
it a distraction from?
from the other thing that he is trying to do,
Let the
which
people know.
is to have the Supreme Court immediately recall the Marriage Equality Act that allowed for same-sex couples to get married.
I did not hear anything about that.
I wonder why.
Interesting. Okay. Well, that's a subject for a different show. But
I mean, technically, it's relationships. That's why I mentioned it. It is relationships. And here, okay. So I'll say this. Like it's a little segue.
Bring it together.
I will say this. I do not believe that someone who is on their third marriage and has 5 kids by 3 different women should be in any place to say what is a valid or invalid marriage. I do not believe someone in that situation has the right to say that. Furthermore, I believe in God. I believe in the Bible. Not everyone does.
Okay.
The assumption or the belief that every single person in America must subscribe to the Christian religion is completely unfair, goes against our First Amendment rights.
Okay.
And should not be accepted or tolerated in any way, shape, or form. How dare we as a country that stands, we love the Second Amendment. Oh, we love us some Second Amendment, but that First Amendment, we don't tend to pay that much attention to, or the Fifth, or the Fourth. There's several that we don't pay attention to, but definitely coming back to that first one, we don't pay attention to that first one that often. So to say that it goes against it goes against the words of the Bible to have a same-sex couple, but does everyone believe in that Bible? Why are you holding people to a standard that they don't believe in? That is not fair. That goes against their First Amendment rights. And I have a problem with things that are done unconstitutionally and going against that First Amendment right that says everyone has a right to a freedom of religion. Well, how can I have the right to a freedom of religion if you're saying my marriage is not valid because it doesn't align with the Bible that you believe in? And now you're going to go and take away a right that they have had and enjoyed for the past 10 years because it doesn't align with you. And then furthermore, you are on your third marriage. Like, that's not fair. The Bible doesn't say to do that.
How successful do you think the people that are trying to get this change are going to be?
Considering the way that SCOTUS is lined up right now, I believe, unfortunately, that it will go through because SCOTUS is heavily conservative leaning. This is the same SCOTUS and SCOTUS being Supreme Court of the United States. This is the same SCOTUS that also worked to undo Roe v. Wade. So I do believe that there will be, unfortunately, success in that.
Paul agreed with you and stated 100%, Michelle, the nation should remain secular. Theocratic countries have a horrible track record.
Yeah.
So I have to look up what theocratic means.
It's okay. I wasn't going to say nothing, but you mentioned it. Okay.
And I'm just going to read it right here. Theocratic means relating to or characteristic of a theocracy, which is a system of government where religious leaders or institutions hold political power, and the laws are often based on religious doctrine. For example, in a theocratic state, leaders might be priests, imams, or other religious figures, and laws and policies are typically tied directly to religious texts or beliefs.
Which goes
That's
against...
dangerous.
Exactly. It is very dangerous and goes against our First Amendment rights. And again, I love Jesus. I'm literally wearing a shirt that talks about Jesus. Like, it comes from the Bible. This is 1 Corinthians 13:13. Don't get me wrong. I love the Lord, but everyone doesn't.
And where can people find that shirt at?
You can find it right here at www.godhappenedtome.com. Thank you very much.